With several exam windows each year, which one should you choose? In this episode, I'll show you how to pick the best exam window for you to help you increase your chances of passing your CMA exam on your first attempt. And stay until the end to find out how to get your hands on my free CMA exam cheat sheet to guarantee your exam success in 2019 and even in 2020. As you probably know by now, for the best CMA exam strategies and tips, subscribe to my show. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button to be notified when I publish a new video every single Monday. Hey there, welcome back. I'm Nathan from CMAExamAcademy.com, where we help candidates like you pass the CMA exam on the first try. After coaching thousands of CMA candidates to choose the exam window that's right for them, now it's your turn. Imagine this scenario. After preparing for the CMA exam for months on end, you finally get the courage to book your exam appointment. You pay the exam fee and make your way to the testing center a month later, during your chosen exam window. After taking the CMA exam, the last thing you want to do is wait weeks on end to receive your results. They say patience is a virtue, but even I can attest to how difficult it is to wait for your CMA exam score. The amount of anticipation I felt while waiting for my results was overwhelming. And the truth is, it actually does take quite a bit of time to get your results. Before we dive into when you'll receive your results, let's first talk about the available testing windows. These are important CMA exam dates worth writing down so you don't miss it. Don't forget, you must pay the CMA exam entrance fee in order to secure your spot. Candidates should only attempt one exam per window. And the reason why is because the average first-time pass rates are so low globally that attempting both exams in one window will decrease your chances of passing even more. The CMA exam pass rates as low as 35% for part 1 and 50% for part 2, so there's obviously a high level of difficulty, so don't make this harder than it has to be. Study for at least 3 months per part before taking your exam. Think about the workload and other obligations that you have 3 to 4 months leading up to each exam window and determine if you'll have enough time to study. For example, if you are extremely busy at the end of the year, taking the exam in January, February may not be the most ideal for you. Or if you are extremely busy at the beginning of the year, attempting your exam in the May, June exam window may not be the best option for you. I highly recommend booking your exam date once you are at least halfway through your review course program. Don't book it at the beginning, okay? Just wait until you're halfway through it. It is definitely in your best interest to put in 3 to 4 months of study time per part. So register for your exam once you have approximately 2 months of studying in and select the next available testing window from this point. For example, if you plan on taking the exam during the May-June window, start preparing for the exam at the beginning of March and schedule your exam for the middle of June. And like I said, don't schedule it at the beginning of your program, but in the middle. Note that candidates are allowed to reschedule their exam date within the same exam window, but there's a fee of $50. So if you run out of study time, you can postpone until the very end of June in the example that I gave. However, you cannot reschedule your exam from the May-June exam window, for example, to the September-October window, okay? You cannot do that. It must be rescheduled within the same testing window. So that's a very important thing that you should be aware of. Which exam window would you prefer to take your exam? Let me know by leaving a comment below, and if you need my feedback, I'd be more than happy to assist you. Just ask me. Now that you have taken your exam, let's talk about when you can expect to get your results. The date in which you take your exam during the exam window will affect when you actually receive your results. The standard length of time is approximately 42 days after the last day of the month in which you took the test. All multiple choice questions are graded by computers. The ICMA has an algorithm that grades each question, and this portion of the exam is worth 75% of your overall score. Simply put, Each answer is either correct or incorrect. There is no wiggle room with this. In total, there are 100 multiple choice questions on the exam. But unlike the MCQ section, the essay questions are a little more complex and are scored by humans. Obviously, they will need time to grade this portion of the CMA exam, and as you can imagine, this is a very labor-intensive process that takes time. So if you take the exam in January, your results will come out on March 14th around. In February, around April 11th. If you take it in May, you'll get your results around July 12th. If you take it in June, August 11th. If you take it in September, November 11th. If you take it in October, you'll get around December 12th. And once your score comes out, you don't have to anxiously stare at your mailbox for weeks wondering when your test results will finally arrive. You will be able to view your exam results on your IMA profile online as soon as they come out. This is approximately 2 to 3 weeks before it physically arrives in your mailbox. And you will get an email with your exam results. Don't worry if your score doesn't show up on your IMA profile on the exact dates I mentioned earlier. They're just estimations after all. It may take a few more days, so please be patient. And choosing the best testing window and date will greatly impact your success, so please plan ahead. Would you like more tips on the CMA exam windows? Get my exam secrets cheat sheet and it's completely free. The link to grab it is in the description box below, and also leave me a comment and ask me if you need any help. And if you like this video, please let me know by liking it, subscribing to the show, and sharing it with your fellow CMA candidates. So how long do you plan to study for your exam, and which exam window are you aiming for? Let me know in the comments, and I look forward to chatting with you. Until next week.